The block is hot, the block is hot, the block is hot, the block is hot. I'm on early. I was supposed to be on at 6 p.m. something. But I decided to go ahead and hop on and wait for folks to get on up in here, because I know YouTube been playing with my alerts lately. This has gotten way out of hand at this point, LOL sheesh, and I'm here for all of it. I love your content, homie. Keep it up. Thank you, Cut44. And thank you to everybody who making their way in here. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. My bedtime bandits. T Nash in the building. Darnell, A1 Day One. Ain't never switched up. I love it. Come on in, come on in. I know everybody live, so we're gonna take what we can get. You know what I'm saying? We can connect with our real bedtime bandits. Make sure you support the live by double tapping the screen before you take your seat. Hope you already got your snacks, your popcorn, and your treats. Because, baby, this week has been crazy. Thank y'all for showing all the love on y'all way in with the heart stars and horseshoes, clovers, and balloons, pots of golden rainbows, and the red balloons. Hold on, y'all. My live is glitching up already. Let me refresh. Howdy. Give me 1 second. Let me refresh. All right. I'm back at it like a crack addict up in rehab. Ooh, I almost pushed the wrong button, y'all. Almost pushed in stream. No. So I know we laying low over here because everybody live right now, and it's clearly prime time this Friday. Now, usually Albo be on live with his normal repetitive tea, but he was actually dropping a bit of tea today. Like, you got to listen real hard in between the hours of a repetitiveness, and then he actually gives tea because he was actually over there dropping some receipts. Now, I don't know if he's cursing or whatnot, but it's been going down like a dog pound. The whole tea of everything this week has just been collaborating and going together like weather. Welcome in, all my bedtime bandits. All right, so did y'all see Tommy video yesterday with him and Var? Do y'all remember who Var is? Welcome in. Did y'all see Tommy video yesterday with him and Var? Hey, Nicole, Eileen. Ooh, I like the last name, Stimulus. Hey, thank you. Make sure you double tap that screen before you take your seat, baby. Welcome in to the Friday live. Doing all right. Okay, so on Tommy's stream yesterday, he was basically, I don't know if y'all know who Var is. Var is Shamar's fake ex, and that's why it says that in the title, because of course all of these men come in and out of Shamar's life and make him think that they want to be with him in a romantic way, I would say, because they want clout and they want opportunities, and that's perfectly fine, because when you're already a business owner, there's nothing wrong with a little extra promotion and PR. But as we know from Shamar, if you ain't laying it down right and tight, you probably gonna have to get up out of there, and he probably not gonna deal with you too much. So if y'all don't remember, Var came in and he claimed he was helping Shamar. He was paying for bottles at the club with Shamar. Everybody, including Tommy and Albo, and everybody said that Var was just using Shamar. And it turned out that clearly was true. The guy had a whole husband, and he had some other stuff going on at home, and him and Shamar slowly but surely faded off. Now, if you've been keeping up with the Bussy bunch, then you know that Tommy and Var has been connected for a while now, ever since him and Shamar stopped talking. But yesterday, when they were doing a giveaway so that Var could get some followers up on Instagram, things went down like a dog pound, because Var came out and started talking about Shamar, saying that Shamar should have messed with him like he was supposed to. When he would have had all this money, he would have never been on the verge of homelessness. Acting like he could have changed Shamar's whole life around town. You hear me? So that's basically what was happening yesterday. And we're going to play Var's part. Now, we're going to start off slow, so it's okay. Just make sure you double tap the screen. I'm okay with my bedtime bandits that is in here. We're going to start off low, and then we're going to lead up to the climax, okay? Var is all talk. Var been all talk, but he clearly been blessing Tommy. Tommy up there acting like he sent him way more money than he even bargained for, saying, oh, you sent me 300 something. You supposed to only send me this amount. He ended up giving away more giveaways than he was originally going to do, just because he wanted to give out more money. So I'm surprised, but I feel like I feel like he was all talk too, but I do feel like in the background he's not a good businessman. He is a businessman, but if you were a good businessman, you keep it professional. If somebody don't want to rock with you, if you really have that much money, you can go pay anybody to promo for you. So I'm not sure why Shamar is so specific to you. Maybe because his community and his way of life, and he thinks Shamar is the best way to promote his business because the Bussy bottoms up. So maybe that's the case.
Okay, who gonna be your first person that gonna get the 50?
Okay, I want to say one thing, and this is the only one thing I really want to say real quick before I issue out the money.
And I think Tommy be forgetting that he is on live, because if I was on live talking to my homeboy, he was doing all this, I'd be like, bruh, is you cool? Is you cool? Like, Tommy be forgetting he on live.
Your supporters are so
T-Baby in the building.
So real.
Yeah.
And they love you.
Yeah.
And I respect you. Like,
Tommy acting like he on the phone talking to his grandma, trying to tell him about church next Sunday.
It's people on here that I seen that was on here the first night that's still on here this night. And with that being said, I'm to the point now where I'm about to send it to you.
Show and save.
Hold on, y'all, because it went left quick. Out of nowhere, he started talking about Shamar. And before this video even came on, at the beginning, Tommy had already said that he's sick of people basically asking him to collab with Shamar or do work with Shamar. He's not doing no more work with Shamar. He's not being in the same room as Shamar, apparently. So he already said that, and then mid-conversation, Var just starts going off on a soliloquy, if y'all know what that means. I know my bedtime band is stupid if you just dropping through, about Shamar. And I would have been low-key agged out. But Barno, at the end of the day, he really wants to connect with Shamar, in my opinion, but he just can't.
Me too, and let me know she got it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah. God, I hope you put that. I'm gonna give you. That's why we ain't.
There you go.
So,
I thought I was at the right part, yeah.
But man, you got. Hey, I swear, I just told her that you in prison. You got some homeboys. Hit me up. Shit, I don't mind having putting it on the ebook. I put 100 on that motherfucker. As long as I can get my top two.
And it was just so. All right, I got one more.
Okay. Shamarco.
We don't fuck with Shamarco over here.
Oh, period.
We don't fuck with Shamarco
That
over
person,
here.
boy.
Period.
Now I want to say this. I want to say this so Shamarco can hear.
See, this is what I'm talking. So now Var is about to get into it. Shamar was in Tommy's chat, and now Var says he has some words for him, hunty. And again, if you're just getting in, welcome in. Var is Shamar fake ex, who wanted to be with him for promo, I guess, but ended up having a husband at the end of it, and Shamar got owned, and then he went on to Tommy to try and get promo, and now he's doing giveaways.
You can hear very well. You on speaker.
I'm trying to figure out how you book and busy, but you book and broke.
Ooh! Not.
I'm trying to figure out why you worried about it.
Bro!
How you book and busy when you book and broke?
Not bro!
I'm just trying to figure out everybody, all of them kept saying they book and busy, but how you book and busy and you broke? Y'all begging for
So the girl named Ring of Fire, her name is Ring of Fire. It's not Ring of Riot. She never got paid.
Yeah, but I thought, okay, that's my second one again.
All right.
That's the second one, but back to
DM me.
Back to Shamarco.
Go ahead, boo.
How are you book and broke?
How?
I'm just trying to figure out how. So that means the little shit him and Phoebe got going on ain't selling.
What they video supposed to drop today?
Yeah, they video did drop, y'all. I was confused as to why Var is like upset. Like, you realize you're making yourself look upset because he didn't work with you. I completely get it if you feel like somebody did you wrong, but I'm confused. Didn't Tommy say that was his man? Yeah, a while ago. But that man got a whole husband. You know how it be, the storylines and the PR and the scene.
Challenge. I want to do a challenge. I really want to do a fucking challenge. And the reason why I want to do
Not you showing us. I'm telling Shamar, show us.
He said he wanted to do like a challenge with Fendi, that if Fendi could show him $100,000 in her bank account, then he would give Fendi $100,000. Like I say, he just be up there rapping and talking because that girl is not worried about you and never gonna show you her bank account. But Tommy did drop T that he been talking to Fendi in the messages, and like I said, is I feel like Shamar definitely needs to work with anybody he can get with, just to make sure that he keeps his bags up. And I do think him and Fendi make a good collaboration. But that's not going to take away the fact that I do think she be doing some weird stuff in the background, and that's just my opinion. But at the end of the day, Shamar also talks to these people in the background. Like Shamar talks to Messy Doll in the background. Tommy could call Shamar up right now and have a conversation with him if he wanted to. So why shouldn't Fendi be allowed to be talking to Messy Doll and Tommy too, if Shamar can go back and link up with him whenever he feels like it? So it's a catch-22. It's bittersweet symphony, but make sure y'all double tap the screen on y'all way in, and make sure y'all turn on the super chats and CAs. It really helps support.
I know. But guess what? I think both of them put together, they both broke.
Clock it.
She need him, he need her.
Clock it. She doesn't know y'all, but she don't know nobody. But let me see that she don't. Let me see that she.
You know one thing else I want to say about Fendi? I know they real broke for real. Like, listen, I got 28 cars. 28 cars. I'm living a life.
What you need 28 cars for, though, is the question. You running a freight? I think he do got like a driving. What did he got? What kind of business he own? Why he got 28 cars?
How she's supposed to be living? She can't even get out of Atlanta.
She don't know me, but I'm in her DM and we texting back. She don't know me though.
And that was Tommy showing his messages with Fendi. It was, nothing too in depth, just some laughy phases and light conversation.
Know me so well that she would text me talking about your dirty ass. Oh, okay. Huh.
Me?
No, not you talking to Shamar. When Shamar said she don't know us. She know me very well, honey. She know me. She know. You know.
So guess what? Listen.
What happened, y'all? Let me go read some of my chat anyway till they double tap the screen. Oh, wow, Shamar got big haters, LOL. I'm confused as to why he even upset with Shamar. True, look at how he called Albo. Exactly. All of them could call each other at any point. So they all be mixing and matching on the back end and be trying to play with us on the front end. But that's how they should be doing it. Like, none of this should be getting too deep. The property tax on 28 cars is more than Elon makes in a year. I got 25 lighters on my dresser. Give me one, Desi. Stop being stingy. Don't be stingy with them lights or them lighters, girl, because I be running through them. Yeah, I made it to the live that you did, Nick. You a hustler. You be over there working. Boy, you be over there working.
Listen. How they broke? If Shamar would have fucked with me for real like he's supposed to did.
So you just said why you upset. One, please stop cursing. If Shamar would have messed with me like he's supposed to did. So he's supposed to mess with anybody who tried to reach out. He's supposed to. That's his obligation. Okay? Like, and I'm not even talking about it's as Shamar. This is any person, any famous person. Anything you do for a person, you should never be expecting anything back, because then that didn't come out from the gracious of your heart. Now, you can always feel a little type of way under the skin, like, dang, I did this for them and they still gonna act like this. They still gonna treat me like this. But you take it on the chin. Like, boy, like, man, I'm so glad I think girls is like, boy, like, these people soft tissue.
He wouldn't be broke right now. How y'all broke?
Clock it.
But y'all, how y'all broke? I'm just trying to figure out how they so fucking broke, but they claim they booked and busy. That new song.
Oh God, he's so worried about somebody else's money. And you can tell Tommy is just like, okay. He just not trying to be funny on live.
Thank you so much, Bar.
Yeah.
What an amazing collab. I'm Tommy Game, and then message went away. I ain't couldn't finish reading.
And then y'all. Woo, not Nick Nack blessing me 2 times. Another episode, do I do? To all my ladies that be living it up, they say, what do I do? Y'all already know what to do. Make sure y'all double tap and make sure y'all hit Nick Nack Handcrafted. Y'all already know what to do. Like that super chat. She's single-handedly supporting the live. I do not get paid for lives, only my posted videos. I come on live specifically for my bedtime bandits.
But appreciate it, Serena. I see the message. I just didn't.
Well, what's up? Tell them if they ever get lonely, call on Tyrone. Yes, because I like to make a nigga in jail happy. I like to make sure they get ate right.
But don't call my phone.
I like to make sure that I put a little money on their books so they can be able to call their moms and dads and kids. See, I'm a good wife in prison, but when you got a prison, I don't know you. You don't know.
And not you throwing subliminals out there, Tommy. Who you gonna be a good wife to in prison, Tommy? Y'all, hold on. I need Nick Knack Handcrafted Super Chat to at least get 10 likes. Come on now. All y'all doing is sitting in here watching, getting the entertainment. At least y'all can do it. There you go. They turn up them likes now. You don't have to brag if you really have money. Exactly. Like y'all, I cannot tell y'all how many pictures I done took with money and would never ever in my entire single life ever post them. Ever. Like people be flexing for absolutely no reason. Call Tyrone and don't use my phone. I'm about to say, I think he got the song backwards, y'all. He got the song backwards. Y'all think Tommy gonna be dropping some boo loving content when Albo in prison or jail? I don't want to use the wrong word. Y'all know how sensitive he gets. Cause he over there right now going in and he had his seafood boy, seafood. And I'm not talking about him. He just said that that's all he like is the sausages, the eggs, and whatever else is in there. But he don't like, the action part that they made it for. Love a black man from infinity to infinity. I'm at the bottom. There ain't nowhere else to go but up. You put your hands on me again. I'm doing as a handcuffs. Let's see, I finally got to the live in time. Hey, Britt. UNITY. Have money too if you. I would have money too if your rent was $50. I can't deal with y'all. Shoot, that's how much his Don Julio at the Julio costs his $50 bottles. But yeah, y'all already know he's been just back to begging. I guess he getting ready for jail. Bottles and boils with no seafood. And then Tommy tried to drop the sneak tea the other day and said that Shamar was messing with his cousin. Now he says that it's Shamar fake cousin, and supposedly the dude is a TRAN chaser, and Shamar just calling him his cousin because he wants to fake it so people don't be hip to it. But I'm like, if that is Shamar, man, all these dudes that Shamar be, linking up with and flirting with and doing all these things, do you think that dude will really be living in his house? But I guess so, I guess it get around town. He likes the sausages for sure. Yeah, the sausages with no casings. But yeah, he dropped that little random tea. I mean, it didn't really go nowhere, but I'm like, why would you say that? So right now, your old cod, y'all double tap the screen, because the tea, I don't know what Shamar doing. Oh my God, Becky, look at I'm hooked and I cannot lie. I can't even remember the whole song right now, but I'm getting way too excited. T-Nash! Not you blessing you, girl. Thanks for being you. I appreciate you, and thank you for being so consistent. You always have been. Always have been. I know you're a little hopper and a jumper, and I know you got a lot of faves on this platform within the Bussy Bunch, but I appreciate you always supporting me. But anyway, y'all, why is Shamar here? Let me show. Let me just show. I can show y'all better than I can tell y'all, because Lord, hold on, y'all.
Nah, he ain't come here to go to jail. That's what he did not do. He didn't come here to go to jail. He definitely didn't come here to go to jail. It's just I tried to stop them from fighting. I tried to break them up and stuff like that. That's what happened. I would try to stop them from fighting and shit. And then Ace had left his car on and I went up there to go, stop them or whatever. By the time I went up there, it was spurring the police, like right in front of the little driveway shit. He is. He very cool. He very cool. He down to earth. Like when I say down to earth, I mean down to earth.
So if y'all watched my last video, if you're a real bedtime bandit, then you know Shamar friends Ace and Nate came down. So when Ace and Nate came down, they was in the grocery store. They had a basket full of things. They said that they was about to make some burrito tacos or something like that, some quesadillas. They was about to have some ice cream sundaes. I mean, they was just about to do it big. 5 minutes later, y'all. 5 minutes later, Shamar hops on live talking about his friends are locked up for fighting. That's one thing you do not want to do is get locked up in a new city, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Hold on, y'all. My computer already glitching up, acting funky. But not them in jail, y'all. But that's not the worst part. That's not the tea. Not them in jail, y'all. We're going to let this finish playing out while I get the other video.
Baby, I been knew how to drive. I knew how to drive. But look, don't worry about his car though, cause somebody did that to his car. He let out the what's the name? But yeah, baby, stop playing with me. I know how to park for real. I'm doing okay.
Not.
I'm doing okay.
Not Shamar driving, y'all. He been driving a lot lately, y'all. He was at the gas station. He pulled up to the park, y'all. Did y'all see his parking?
Hey, I'm doing all right. Yeah.
Shamar, but nah, the tea is coming, y'all. Double tap the screen. I'm trying to get the 50 likes while I drop the tea on y'all. Because as though Shamar didn't get into enough stuff when it came to Albo. Wait, I missed something. I thought he was talking about. We're gonna get into Larry. We're gonna get into Larry too. I'm trying to keep it subject. Right now, his friends Nate and Ace, who came down to visit, who have gotten locked up, and Shamar is in the process of getting them out. But he was talking about Larry when they were going grocery shopping. And I'm definitely gonna get into that part. That's why I'm trying to get to my video for y'all. But look, this is what I really got to show y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second. Double tap the screen because the tea is, and I hope this doesn't cause future problems for Shamar. But y'all, hold on. Look at the little tired Shamar. He tired out with his friends all night, going crazy. He done had to whip all day. Now he got to go get folk.
I had a my dude, what's the name? But I'm just going to get my friend.
That's what I'm talking about, T Baby Sanders and Kayla Green. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get to this part so he can tell y'all before I tell y'all.
No, I got a headache. My friend been literally blowing up my phone ready for me to go get him out. So I'm on the way to go get him out. His friend sent the money to build him out, so I'm gonna go build that nigga ass out there. But the crazy part about it, I had to put my name on it, but which thing I know probably he just gotta show up for court. That's about it.
Y'all hear that? With ding, 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 ding. Make sure you support the live on your way in. Feel free to drop your girl a super chat because I do not get paid for these lives. I'm just here up here for my bedtime bandits time. But Shamar putting his name on another bond, y'all. And if you don't know the story already, Shamar obviously put his name on the bond for Albo and his ex-dude. And Shamar went and took his name off the bond. But Shamar is still halfway responsible because obviously Albo is still out and he has not been apprehended. And now Shamar is about to go put his name on a new bond. Hopefully he can't even do it. Hopefully he's wrapped up in the other bond. I don't mean it like that because I want the boys to get out. I do want them boys to get out. Jail ain't no place for no man or nobody in that in general. But however, I see this as a whole nother storyline drama pot brewing because clearly they frequently get into things, and now Shamar's going to be putting his name on the bond for somebody who don't even live in the state. Put a Y in the chat if y'all think Ace Shamar should put his name on the bond for Ace. I put it in if not, because that's just crazy to me, especially considering I can see now me, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even realize that many friends have that many opportunities to ask you stuff like this. Like I never in my entire life have been ever asked, and I promise I ain't the youngest. I have never been ever asked to put my name on nobody's bond. And I ain't saying that my friends is perfect or anything like that, but I'm just saying, boy, these activities that they be going through seems like somebody need to be bonded out every other day. Like I never even had a real bond. Like somebody had a really, like if it's a bond, it's like a fake bond where you just get out anyway and nobody has to come put down anything and get signed yourself out. Like what do folks be doing? It must have got bad out there, or they must already have prior charges. I hope he's writing these bonds off on his taxes. Can he do that? Shoot. Oh, it's Ace, not surprised. Yeah, everybody say, somebody in my comments was saying that he's constantly fighting and he's a smaller guy. And I was like, oh, so you're saying Scrappy Doo syndrome is what y'all saying. Now, I don't know much about Ace and Nate, so I can't speak on them. But the fact that they was in the city for less than 24 hours and they already in jail kind of tells me a little bit about them. Friends know better than to ask me. Well, Shamar says Shamar doing his thing because Shamar been running around for his friends all morning. He one of Ace's friends sent him money, and Shamar posted on his Instagram that he got the money from Ace's friend and he's going to go get Ace out. But I'm like, who gonna get Nate out? Ain't there another one? Ain't there another one in there? Can he sign for 2 bonds at one time? I don't know. I don't know how the stuff work, y'all. Ace who? Ace from Texas. Yeah, I think so. I think that's him. They said Ace and Nate. Albo was up there talking about it earlier that Ace and Nate is one of his favorite couples, and they be doing content on OF and all of this and all of that. You know, he got to jump into everything Shamar do. The same Ace that beat up J-Rock while he was in the middle of driving. I am not sure. In GTA, I'm not sure if that's him, and that's crazy because J-Rock, I don't know how big J-Rock is, but sitting in his seat, he looked like he could be a bigger dude. And I'm hearing for everybody that Ace is a smaller guy. Hey, but ain't nothing to it but to do it. Double tap the screen on your way in. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who blessed the live with a super chat, super sticker, all of that, all of this, all of the ads. I appreciate that. But let's get into Larry. So 1 second, because now, when everybody was saying that Shamar was running a homeless shelter, obviously I was like, why does it matter? It's his house. Let him do what he wants. Besides him getting in trouble by his own, happenings between his apartment and everything. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to believe folks. Shamar came home from grocery shopping the other day, and I don't know if Ace and Nate are moving in or if they're just visiting, but it was folks already in there talking about Mello sit down. It was just a whole lot of commotion going on. I need peace. I just need peace. But Shamar, if y'all don't know, it's been a video circulating of Shamar's ex Larry. Now there is assumptions, or allegedly he does rocks. I don't know if he actually does rocks. That's what people said he does. However, we have no proof of that. I haven't seen any proof of that, but I also have not went back to find proof of that. But apparently there's a video circulating around that him and his boyfriend got into it. So Shamar heard that him and his boyfriend got into it, and Shamar had a couple things to say. So double tap the screen. All my real everybody who's sticking it through with me, because this is our time, baby. Because then y'all be like, bedtime, when you gonna get on live? When you gonna get on live? That's why I don't get on live. Okay, I don't be getting no coin. My posted videos do just well as so make sure y'all turn me up if y'all in here. Yeah, that's him. He fought J-Rock. Oh, he says himself that. Oh, okay, that he does math. Got it. J-Rock is tall, but Ace grabbed the 4 braids and dragged him down in GTA. Heard of GTA. Y'all learning. I remember somebody mentioned me and said, what in GTA mean? I said, don't worry about it. That's not for you. That's for me and YouTube. I'm telling y'all, I've been doing this thing. Boy. And that's why they act like they don't be watching. They know they be watching and learning. Well,
Jennifer, he's I think that's the thing got to hit Larry and knocked his teeth out his mouth. To be honest, if I ain't mistaken, I think that's the thing got to hit Larry. And Larry don't need to be letting people control talk to him like that.
But,
You know, they already probably don't got him or whatever. I know. Yeah. Now I'm on him. Hold on, VH1.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to show y'all. I'm trying to show y'all the host. Shamar was so funny calling that girl out for being at work and asking for a picture. So we're going to show y'all a little bit of Larry before we get into the Larry situation. Make sure y'all double tap the screen on your way in. Make sure you turn up them CAs and super chats. My girl T Baby Sanders is in here working hard along with Kayla Green, baby. Is Angel her mom? And then they all got the Larry told the Albo he'd get Shamar to whip his tail. I said, really now? Okay then. How you gonna say don't be offering up Shamar for no fades? Please don't offer up Shamar for no raise. They said Larry been on rock. Oh, okay, allegedly.
No, I ain't getting back with him, but I could have let him come stay with me.
Could have let him come stay. Somebody who does math, and if you don't know what math is, replace the A with an E. But what? Oh man.
Hey, come on, talk. You said you did the look. Yeah, wait, that day.
I didn't see too many videos with Shamar, people fake engaging to Shamar. I ain't gonna lie. This is just a flashback of Larry and Shamar so you can know a little bit about their history. Then they all got in J-Rock in the middle of the street. It was wild and a bit funny because Tommy and Shamar's. Yeah, every time I hear Tommy commentating a video behind Shamar, I be weak. He's also in this video. Larry been on rocks. We all know this. Hey, Britt and she cousins. Oh, I love that. Girlies up and you, Darnell. ACC allows to fight. His behavior gives alleged her. Low-key, I think it doesn't affect Larry. It's medication. True. Sometimes you need it to just be yourself.
I could still pour it, nigga. That's you know. I can. I really can. I can show you better. I can tell you.
Come on, y'all. Why you coming? Yo,
why you coming to me?
Judge.
Why you coming to me? I'm not scary. I be everywhere and I don't know where you're
Why you doing that?
It never got scary. At the end of the day, it's just like I'm not gonna keep getting my heart broken. That's what I'm not gonna do. So yeah, I said like that shit.
Hold on. I think. Hold on. VH1 got on the gospel.
Bitch, I was there. I wish you would. I want him to.
If he want to slap her, that's his girl.
Did you hear Tommy talking about if he want to slap her in GTA, let him slap her? That's his girl. I don't think that makes it okay to slap her in GTA, slap Shamar in GTA just because that's his girl. They wild, boy.
At the end of the day. Huh? He gonna be on the wrong way. He gonna be on the train track. He gonna be on the train track. What they do around? He gonna be on the train track.
And I don't know whoever else was with them, y'all, but he was like, I don't know. He can do whatever he want to do around you, Tommy, but he ain't gonna touch him while I'm around. I don't know who was over there in the corner, but he won't have it.
While I'm around, yeah, he gonna be.
But then again, was like, you know, his brother, they already probably don't got him or whatever, or they probably don't pick him up. It just, you know what I'm saying? Larry don't need to be letting people control, talking like that. Because if I ain't mistaken, to be honest, if I ain't mistaken, I think that's the thing got to hit Larry and not to see his mouth.
Damn!
If it is true to that, then yeah. Technically, he's trying to control Larry. And they just did on it.
What are you worried about it, Shamar? Oh, you still care for him. Probably not in love with him, but still care for him a little bit. But you can't let that man move into your house, Shamar. One thing about Shamar, he don't win, but he doesn't run. Clock it, his angel, her mom. Clock it. And people are always like, oh, he play police games. But when you catch somebody on the off guard and you like, oh, 3 people about to pull up to my house, I'm calling the police too. But if y'all want to pull up and we pull up and everybody's prepared to do what we got to do, then you can get out there in the field. You feel me? Because all of them play police games. All of them have caught the cops on each other at one time or another. They belong together. We belong together. I can't sleep at night. We all blow my mind. Baby, what makes on the radio? Saying to me if you think you're lonely now. Shamar, these trades only break your heart and go back to your wife. One of mine went off and got married on me. Well, forget him. Boy, he's lucky this live, and I can't say really what I want to say to him right now, Darnell. Ooh. I already told y'all somebody lied to me one time and told me their baby had passed away. I seen toys and everything right in the living room. Said the little girl was gone. I seen on Instagram next year later after I done cut it off. Got 2 kids and the music minister. I had to sing 4-page letter behind that. He gave me his number on McDonald's receipt. Lord, back in them days, just one of them days. If you say it's about fighting, you go to Walmart, Kroger's, and Targets are off limits. Shamar back it down. No, and he need to. Sometimes you gotta know. Sometimes you gotta know your flavor, but it's your flavor. And this is a stressful week for Shamar. He got his ex out there in the streets getting beat on. And now his homies is locked up. He got to put his name on another bond. Oh, don't do it, Mama. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, help him get out. Help him get out. But you ain't got to be the one. He ain't got no other friends. You know anybody else he can call?
The way I ain't like how you were talking to there like that. Talking about he'll beat his dad and his third. And bitch, wait, what? You ain't gonna hit nobody like that. You ain't gonna even put your hands on him like that. Because that's what y'all be want to do. You don't know what to call it? I'm not going over that curve. Go.
My A should be your bodyguard. And that A should be my bodyguard.
They in the car, so
That is my bodyguard.
As Ace him and they in the car, so it's dark. And your bodyguard just got locked up. They're crazy. And Shamar says that the fight wasn't over him. That like apparently somebody texted Ace's phone. Ace started going off. He pulled up, and next thing you know, it went down like a dog pound in Terrell Owens' backyard. Locked up, they won't let me out. To me, Boski and Larry are one and the same. Who is Boski? Him and Commentate be confusing me in videos. If Larry moved in, everybody going to feel it, including the dog. I can imagine the chaos. The chaos. Ace is a mess. He's a character locked up. Won't let me out. Boy, there's too much jail going on. They making me nervous. It's like I'm too much jail going on around me. I don't want it to trickle down over here. What happens to Larry's pregnant girlfriend? What? Larry's pregnant? What? Oh no, man. Ace wrecked his mama car and he beat someone up over Ace in GTA. Ace used to be a skipper. I heard he's still on OF dropping content per Albo. You know, he knows all of the bottoms up creators.
That is my bodyguard. My bodyguard don't play about me. He gonna fight if anything.
That's the problem, Marmar.
Play. Ace is my best friend. Like, for real.
Double tap the screen. I don't know if we just got haters in here, no congratulators, but I don't know, y'all. I just report on the Bussy bunch. I don't dislike or dislike any of them. I'm not sure why y'all watching and creeping in the bushes without double tapping the screen. But we've been having about 70 people in here all night long, and we only got 28 likes. What's going on?
That's the only thing I know. That's what I be knowing about anything. Ace be saying, fight me. Fight me. You ain't gonna touch him. Fight me. Oh my God. You gotta lock that door.
And
Come on.
And look, y'all, I don't know if this person was already in there or what's going on.
Man, you don't poop? You put it on my clothes? Did you put?
My boo Ree, I didn't even see you in the chat. I love you. Hand heart, girl. I miss you. And you're appreciated. Y'all make sure y'all tell Ree thank you in the chat. She turning up my CA single-handedly supporting the live. I do not get paid for lives for the 72,000 times.
Put it on the floor. Come here. Mellow, come here. That's all you want to do. Huh?
What? No, I ain't going to. You just told me to go there and put Lulu up there.
Get up a bun tonight.
Oh my God. I hate that.
Me too.
And that Shamar chilling, eating chicken, telling the story about his friends being locked up. But he going to go get him, y'all. Commentate has a pregnant girlfriend. So yeah, I think people be getting Commentate and Larry confused. Wasn't it a Nissan Altima? Which one? The one Shamar was driving earlier today? Ace turns down nothing. Some things to say, a big you. Hey, Mary Gray. Welcome in, Bookie Bud. Let me not steal his stuff. My bedtime bandit. My Bookie Bud's still mad at me, so.
I never told them to stop fighting. I said, y'all stop fighting. Let it go. Let
He still go with Nate?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Him and Nate is locked up right now.
They do not need to be doing it.
They don't. Free my friend though.
Free both of them. I can. Damn. Friend, I done left Atlanta again. Ain't it crazy?
You left Atlanta again?
Yeah. And who gonna get Nate out, y'all? He keep talking about getting Ace. He said somebody sent him the money to get Ace out, but who gonna get Nate out?
Where you moving to?
Uncle Cool.
Nobody care where she going, Shamar. No offense to whoever that is on the end of the phone. But somebody was also saying that some weird stuff about Larry, and somebody at the end of the video cleared it up. Hold on. I think this is her on the phone, so girl, don't get mad at me here. Don't get mad at me here.
Before I get off here, Larry's not. Okay. They playing like he's not dead.
Yeah, somebody said Larry had passed away, y'all. I don't know. Y'all could talk all y'all want about Tommy, Shamar, and Albo and how much of a bad person they are, bad stuff they do over here on this internet. But some of the comments and the stories and the lies that people run with up here lets me know that you probably, not you specifically, my bedtime bandits, but the people who leave so many evil comments probably live the same lifestyle or worse than them, because there's no way you can sit up there and just be repetitively mean. Like I had a conversation, argument, literally not even an argument, but a literally 10 paragraph back and forth about whether or not somebody could read. Are you literally going out of your way to prove that somebody is illiterate? Like literally, like it's crazy to me, things that people go out and do. You're saying these folks done passed away. Like that is crazy to me. And that's why I don't respect anybody who doesn't appreciate what I'm doing over here as far as the Bussy Bunch goes, because it could be a whole lot worse. And they're still so unappreciative. It's just crazy to me. Check. I seen it, Reed. Did you hear your shout out, Bookie Bud? Did you hear my shout out, my love? I told them to turn you up in the chat, baby. Oh, your break's over. I'm going to miss you. Thank you so much for dropping in and showing me some love. You always do, Reed. I don't know what I would do without you. Thank you so much. Y'all make sure y'all tell her to have a good day at work, sis. But that just be crazy to me, y'all. Like I'm like, how would they so sensitive? And then the people in the comments be claiming that they just the worst people ever. And I'm like, well, you're probably just as bad as them. If you're sitting up here saying these mean things, talking about somebody got unalived, that is crazy. And then so look, y'all. Tommy was on live doing his giveaway. This how messy they supporters be. Tommy was on live doing his giveaway. Shamar hopped on live. Somebody had a fake account of Tommy, and they were talking as though they were Tommy in Shamar's live. Shamar honestly really didn't feed too much into it, because he was honestly already talking about bloggers, Tommy and Albo talking about him. He didn't really feed too much into it, but you could see somebody in Shamar live going crazy, talking about let's take his page down. I don't want to use that word. His Instagram. Let's call the cops on Var. Var said he coming to your house. Mind you, none of this is being said, but this is what they're saying in the chat to try and make them think it. So then they went back to Tommy talking about, oh, Shamar said that he's about to get Var's page taken down, when Shamar never said that. The people in the chat were saying that, obviously. And then obviously Tommy hooked right onto it like a hook and was like, oh, well, he can't do that. We're going to get it right back. And I'm like, y'all have to stop letting these supporters play with y'all mind. They're here for the tea, the drama, and the toxicity. They're going to get it revved up if they can, baby. Remember, at the end of the day, you are the one on the screen, not them. They're not going to come show their house and their personal life. I know I'm not on this side of the internet. Okay? So I don't know why they let them get them so riled up, but it's just crazy how messy folks be. And people really be falling for it as though they haven't been doing this for years. And I mean literal years. Like I'm not over exaggerating. Like I say 72,000 times. Like they literally been doing this for years. Years, y'all. Okay. Double tap the screen. Let's get the 50 likes up in here. Okay, let me read some of my bedtime bandits, since we ain't got nothing but watches and stalkers in here right now. Love you. We have a good day. That's the sign. He looks more like a girl than some others. I could kind of tell she dated Larry, and then he talked to her or talked about her. Dasani made the cheer team, and it became a big ordeal. And she was battling Larry Wild Tail. What cheer team? Stop. Tommy jealous of Shamar and want to do everything that Shamar wants to do. And again, y'all know I can drop a lot of receipts on things, not necessarily feelings, but I definitely think he makes it his business to constantly compete with Shamar, and that's just my opinion. I mean, and it's obvious. I mean, y'all don't try to hide it. I mean, even with Albo and Shamar, they all trickle off of each other. You know, you got one going to go get furniture after one get one. You got one saying, "Oh, they're gonna go get an apartment," after somebody talk about them not having an apartment. Somebody go show some money after somebody say somebody broke. It's just a revolving circle. Say because it makes me so mad how they do Kylie just come on to be mean. Exactly. That is crazy to me. Like I cannot understand it. And that's why people are always wondering, like, oh, why are you asking about education? Because like I said, somebody asked me the other day, I said, whoever probably told you that probably didn't finish high schools themselves. And I wasn't being funny because I know exactly who told you that, and they have already admitted to not finishing high school. And hurt people when you're angry, when you're depressed, when you have hate in your heart, you're going to give it out to anybody who's near and around. And when you can't do that in your own personal life because whoever you decided to be, you go to this little internet and that is crazy to me. Like, I have seen so many situations on the internet that I don't agree with. You realize you can say, I don't agree with this. Like, you don't have to be rude to put your opinion across, and I'm never going to agree with that. Reminds me of Fat Albert and the gang, Josie and the Cat Dolls, Dumber and Dumber. Dang, all of them. Hey, I'm going to have a good time. They all say the same things about each other. Exactly. It's a revolving circle, boy. It's like a domino effect. But Kylie always responds and makes it worse. And that's the thing. These folks' attitudes, and I don't want to make excuses for them because I know people like them who come from those backgrounds. And it's not the fact that you come from the background, it's the fact that you like the background you came from. You want to, I don't know what to call it, because obviously everybody comes from different ways of life, and some people can't help where they grew up at. But it's one thing from a person who wants to change it and people who are comfortable in it. And when you're comfortable in it, you don't want to change your mentality, especially when you're already making money off of it. You don't really have a reason to do so. It's integrity is not easy, y'all. It's not easy. I tell you, it's not easy. It's not for the weak, baby. His angel, her mom already knows. Sag gang. Kylie has serious mental issues. He don't like himself. He unlikable, but yeah, people shouldn't make it their job to trash him constantly. That's my thing. Like, you do not have to trash a person constantly. And I'd be so confused about even people in the business. There's no way you can be like, somebody can't pay their bills, they're going broke, and then they drop a hit song. Oh, that's or they got an apartment. Well, it's 30 anyway. Like, you cannot be so involved in somebody's downfalls that you completely overcast the good parts. Like, that is just, it's too deep for me. It's too deep. And even these people in the thing, like, y'all are not going to make me be mean to anybody. Oh, you're like, no, I'm going to find the most positive things I can find in anybody that is in real life. Y'all not going to change me because I'm on this internet. And obviously we can't say it, but we all know half these people in these comments haven't even done the things that they're trying to give advice on. Half these people haven't even rented apartments. Half these people have never had to break a lease. And you can tell because of just their comments. Like, and I don't mean no harm, no foul, but Google is in front of you. Saying that somebody is going to get kicked out of their house just because they have a renewal coming up is preposterous. It's as simple as a verbal yes. They send you the thing in the email, or they have you come over to the office and you sign it. That's it. That's all. You go trying to find another place. Yes, it's a difficult process, but if you don't, you just renew. Like, I'm confused as to how everybody be grasping at the tiniest straws and just run with them. And sometimes on this side of the internet, it will make you want to comply because you can see the difference in when you're up here calling people itches and holes and when you're actually up here trying to educate them. But I just can't do it, man. Not for the love of money. some things. I totally agree. I remember her from years ago when she got harmed really bad a few times doing what she does. And yeah, and none of them is innocent either. I know I heard Kylie talking about running up on a dude, robbing him the other day, but cause and effect, man. Cause and effect. They all been through some things. And I just don't understand why people go out of their way to be mean to people, especially when their first initial situation, like Bar, is to try and be friends with these people. And then when it doesn't work out, then you get upset. Yeah, you already let them know, T Baby says. Let's get the likes up, please, and support the channel. CAs and super chats are definitely welcome because I know I don't get paid for these lives. I just come up here for my bedtime bandits time. Right in the hill. What's good? I know it's been a whole lot of crazy stuff going on the other side of the internet today. It's a whole lot of stuff going on in the side, and people was dropping little smidges of tea, little breaks and smidges, because y'all know that Tommy said he didn't say that Sukiana was his cousin, but he said he was calling Sukiana his cousin because of the fact that she had a serious relationship with one of his cousins, so he just started to call her cousin. And Shamar went back, clapped back at that, and was like, "Boy, she is not your cousin." And then Tommy obviously said that she wasn't his cousin. And then the other day, if y'all caught my last live, Messy Doll this week said that he was busting down and bending over Tommy baby mama. And now Shamar about to go put his name on another bond. Oh, I love my bedtime bandits be typing all these comments. They all, yeah. Ryan sitting here watching the game. That's what I don't like. I understand the disagreement, but to go and lengths they go to destroy each other is sickening. It speaks, man. And that's why people think it's a joke. Like I said, is I completely understand the relationship people had. People upset about people stealing man. That man said they never even liked the person to begin with. That's none of my. That's neither here nor there. But to try and constantly get a person's life, like when you mess with my livelihood, I go from 0 to 100. We can argue on this internet all day, but trying to get my business deals. And why? And we're gonna say this right now. Why is Shamar not allowed to have no friends? Okay, we're gonna say that right now. Who cares that he goes back and forth with them? He clearly goes back and forth with every single friend he ever had, from Tommy to Albo to JD, to CJ, to everybody, and they're still clearly continuing to be his friend, and that's his business. The same way y'all continue to be his friend after he done multiple things to y'all. So why everybody who comes to Shamar life is all of a sudden a problem? It's a problem with Fendi. It's a problem with Messy Dolls. A problem with LaShawn. We get it. They all do sketchy stuff. They all do shady stuff, but y'all all do shady stuff. I just saw you in the video say it's okay to slap him in GTA because he your dude, because you wanted to get some film on camera. So we all know that none of these relationships were as loyal and built on as much as people try to portray them to be. None of them are loyal. Not one Bussy bunch constituent. So I don't understand why they have to act like one person's mistake or things that they did to them is worse than the other one. I get it making a storyline off of it. I get it making money off of it. But fighting people and trying to get them kicked out of their house, y'all, it's been coming down in Texas lately. Hopefully I don't have any service issues. Y'all hear the rain? It's been coming down so crazy. Y'all might hear some thunder too. The thunder been scaring the ish out of me. I might have to do a little prayer. Have a good day at work, Chef Sky. Let's keep them hair over them headphones and you good to go. Ace is the kind that won't show up for court. Oh my God, don't say that. Some aces say don't say that. I know that's ironic, but I bet he called from jail and told Shamar don't drive his car. Yeah, he been talking to Shamar from jail all day. I know because Shamar was in somebody else's car on his way to go get them. My integrity wouldn't allow me to do that. I know what's wrong or going on with the person and that or any exactly. And then people see talking about, oh, and I don't care what anybody says. Oh, somebody was in your face. Somebody was in your face. We know the difference between somebody being in your face and out of your face is literally the difference in 2 steps. Okay, now if you try to run up on me and I'm surprised, that's a whole different story. But we got one, you was in my face talking ish, pointing your fingers and moving mics around, and then we got another one where you tried to run around and come from the side. I like, do y'all know, like I said, is what I have taken care of, it wasn't my job, but my mama used to taking care of elderly people. She used to bring them over to the house and whatnot. And I'm telling you, they would put their hands on you because, they was a little loco, you know what I'm saying? And all you do is run from them, make a little joke, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I'm not saying that you should let anybody put their hands on you, but fighting Shamar isn't the lowest thing that anybody in this bunch has had to do to make money. So I wouldn't be surprised by it. Like, and when you willing to go, and no offense, I don't judge anybody, because we know a lot of people you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm not saying that women are in any other situation than a man, but what I'm saying is people are like, oh, well, when you decide to sell yourself before you go get a job, you ain't got no kids at home, and that's what you prefer do over going to go get a job because it's easier, quicker money, it shows something about you. And clearly they all have a lot of things in common, and they talk about each other doing the same things, and they're the Bussy Bunch for a reason. They're a team. I hope it don't rain no more. I just had my grass cut. Well, it's coming down out here in Texas, and then don't be wanting to rain for 72,000 days. It's been like the last 5 days. It's been crazy, and my bae not even here, so I'm feeling lonely. I hope it don't anymore. People act like karma doesn't apply to their actions done on YT. Exactly, and people also act like karma doesn't apply to revenge. Like, oh well, they did that to me, so I'm gonna do this to them, or they did that to me. So even with Shamar, like the stuff that he be saying out his mouth, like just because somebody upset you, do not mean that you can come out and say some of the crazy things that you say. And yes, some of them I feel like you emotionally have no control of them, but once you settle down and realize what you have done, you definitely should have gave a couple of apologies. And I ain't talking about nobody in the Bussy Bunch, but I'm just talking about your supporters and the people who follow you and support you. Now, Shamar has been doing his thing, showing love to the women and the females, because I used to call him out all the time for posting nobody on his stories but males, and he's definitely been showing equal love these days. I'm like, come on now, 90% of your following is females, and all I see you be posting is males. Where they do that at? CCs and subbies, and Miss Bedtime Reaction. Shamar is a train wreck waiting to happen, and you all know that he's a train wreck waiting to happen for a second. The thing is, have y'all been keeping up with Scarlett? Oh, I don't. Is that her name? I really used to like her rap. I didn't really like any of her commercial stuff, but the stuff that she made, kind of like Nicki before she dropped, it was real like that old school, like just showing her soul kind of stuff. I've been keeping up with her, and Shamar reminds me of her almost in his professionalism aspect. It's like he's always going to be a local hood rapper, and no offense to that, but the professionalism part of it, the business part of it, it's really just, it's not working out. It's just really not working out. He's never going to trust somebody in that way where he's going to give them control over being able to market him in the right way, because a lot of people have been worked over as well in those deals, and because he doesn't have anybody looking over to necessarily make sure everything goes well, I could definitely see Shamar just being, a local rapper for, and that's cool. It's gonna make him money. It's gonna make him enough to maintain his lifestyle. He can be, do the small rooms and the performances. But to be able to go to like a global level, you got to be willing to kind of collaborate, and that's something we just know Shamar not willing to do. It's crazy that rain is stormy. Please no more rain, y'all in here. We're making rain prayers. Kitty Pie, I agree. I wish I could tell y'all the story of when an handicapped person hit me, slapped the F out of me. Oh my gosh. I know y'all. Do I need to do like a come up panel and start doing some stuff like that? A come up panel, because that is crazy. Because I told y'all about the story already where I fired a girl and she tried to throw a trash can at me, and I had to run in my office and close the door, y'all. She tried to pick up the trash can, y'all. Everyone in GTA, everyone needs to see how Jess and Breakfast Club handled Neon, talk that issue online, and get that working person. And that's that, and I want to say, that Jess pulled to me, but really I pulled to Jess, and I already told y'all that. But I don't do nothing without receipts. I don't got too much talking in me, man. That's really why I don't get on live either. I don't have too much talking in me. I want to show you what the person said, and either my response to it or them lying and saying that they didn't say it. Like, we don't have time to be going back and forth with people just making assumptions over the internet. Either you come here to get the actual facts or you move on. And just ate Neon up. She pulled to me. She didn't need to come back and respond to Neon. She did a compilation of every time Neon did what he said he didn't do. Also, with the timeline of the years that Neon said that he didn't say all these offensive things about our community. And one of them was just last year. Eat them up, eat them up. That we outside eating, 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 eating. We outside, and I don't mean no harm to nobody, but Shamar, if you listening, and Fendi, I edit y'all next video for free, just for promo, I'm gonna be honest, because I do like the song or whatever, but the editing on the video was throwing me, yo. But y'all make sure y'all go watch Shamar and Fendi new song. It dropped on Fendi YouTube today, I think. A little deaf boy slapped the fire out of me in GTA my behind one day. Oh my god, it's like, to me, and I know they don't want to say that because he's an adult, but it's like little kids will smack the fire out you sometimes. What you gonna do? Call Ghostbusters. Y'all make sure y'all leave a super chat. Double slap the screen if you can't leave a super chat, but don't be stingy with them likes now. I don't know none of y'all folk. You got no reason not to like me unless you're just a hater and not a congratulator. In that case, you don't even need to be up in here. I didn't know them. I was heated. I bet you was. And look, y'all, I seen this weird video online today. Now tell me how y'all would react to this. Apparently, there was some YT families all in a restaurant, and a little boy was basically throwing like little pieces of food, I guess, at this old lady, like, being funny, just little pieces of food, nothing to hurt somebody, but like being funny, trying to get them stuck in her hair or whatever. They had to be like a 60-year-old, 70-year-old couple. The couple, the dude in the couple got up and started putting the whammy on the little boy. The whammy, wham, wham, wham. And they wasn't part of the same family. This was some random grandpa doing this. You know what I'm saying? So people tried to stop the altercation. And then when they came over and found out what the altercation was about, another dude smacked them. And I was just like, imagine if that was us in our community, how differently that would have been gone, how many cops would have been called up to that establishment. It still just baffles me. But she, oh yeah, Tina, that probably was a natural reaction though, Tina. She couldn't do nothing about that. But I can't say what you said, but if they do that to you, then sometimes it's a natural reaction. I'm sorry, I can't help my natural reaction now. On what song? Eating? You reacting to their video? Hey Burgundy, welcome in. My nephew loves to play police officer, and for Christmas they got him the outfit and the kid. He hit me with the nightstick like I was a civil rights movement. They'll get you, boy. They'll get you. I seen this video the other day of remember that viral video with that little kid hitting the girl in the knee with the metal bat. And she ain't even flinched. She already knew that there was nothing she could do. Is it getting back to that time? Is NFL back? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, what y'all don't know about your girl Britt is anything that I dive into, I get it done. You can't do it in Texas, but I literally made $20,000 in 2023, or was it 2024? I don't remember. To move to Texas, I made $20K on dang, I can't even remember the site now because it's been so long. On FanDuel, on baseball and football betting. Literally, I no lie to y'all, completely $20K in addition to my already work salary. Yo, I was so happy. And then I moved out to Texas, and now I can't bet anymore. In GTA, because you're not allowed to do that. And what the parents doing while this was happening? Where are the parents? I mean, they be right there. It's just so quick. It just happens that they're the ones who need to be putting the pause on them after that. At least he ain't call you. Oh, goodness. Let's get the likes up. Let them know. See, Baby Sam double tap the screen. Yo, me too, cutie pie. I would lose my living, loving. I don't even like when you talk and get a little glit on me. Don't even get a little glit on me. I'm going to get upset. You ain't going to be my friend no more. We ain't talking no more. Nah, you can make bread. Man, I'm telling you, I used to hit on FanDuel. I used to be at work, y'all. Me and my homeboy used to be tag team, and I probably got like at least $1,000 free just to play with on FanDuel because we used to do recommendations, sign other people up on other phones, get $200 bonuses, $300 bonuses. I used to go in the bathroom, yo. I come out that bathroom there on there crying like, yo, I just hit for $500 and I'm still at work. Do y'all know how good that is when you at work making money and then money is just happening in your pocket? Now YouTube does this little thing or whatever, but FanDuel, you get that instant gratification. It's right there, that money hitting. Sorry, girls, if I'm boring y'all with the FanDuel talk. But y'all know me, I'm down with the itches and hoes. I'm a little rainbow girl, so I dabbles in it all. I love my nephews, but they rough. I'm not wrestling type. And I'm just talking about bedtime bandits right now. Yeah, I feel you. And I don't like to be all scratched up somewhere here and lie somewhere after they and then claimed it was self-defense. I mean, if you passing jeans around, I don't know what's in your glit. I don't know what's going on up in there. You could be doing something might just hit my eye that I can never get rid of. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that it would have people upset. You got that right, bedtime. Exactly. Like I would crash out. I would literally lose it. I'm trying to look through my tea, y'all, see what else I got here for y'all, because I feel like I'm forgetting something. And did y'all see not Albo flirting with one of his supporters, right? And I guess they started talking on the phone in real life. And Albo was over there cussing the man out on live because he wouldn't go get him he would send him no money for no smoke, for no broccoli, for no up high in the trees. I said, boy, glad you getting upset over some trees and broccoli. He got a boil in the bag. And that's my thing. It's like, of course, everybody got to live their life. And because you're going to jail or whatever the case may be. So, of course, you want to have your last meal or whatever you do. But there is one thing that, to me, a person complaining about money and asking for money and then spending money on stuff that people who make money every single day have to think twice before they go and do it. Like that just to me is so crazy. Yeah, y'all do. Y'all do. Y'all need to do it. If y'all live in a state where you can do it on them parlays, exactly. Like if you can live in a state where you can do it. See, I pay parlays. I don't know. It's a thin line. It's a thin line. I see that Albo was fake crying for $20, then left the live. And he said he had to go because he was mad at his booth, but he needed some got me lifted high to the ceiling, and ooh, it's the ultimate. Got me fit. Hold on, I messed up. Got me lifted, feeling so gifted. Sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, how you get so fly? Oh, what's that old Trey Songz? The old Trey Songz thing. Don't wanna come down. Why would I want to? Baby, I want to fly somewhere like Jamaica, Barbados, so even. You say tomato, I say tomato. Oh, sorry. I want to rub you like some Play-Doh. Baby, your body is stacked just like some Legos. Okay, y'all, I'm done. I can't stop myself because I got mine over here too, if y'all can hear the lighter going and whatnot. But yeah, he wanted some tree. He got upset. He was asking for $50. He wanted a bowl in the bag, and a bottle, and he wanted some broccoli. He got to double down on the B's with the Bussy bunch and the bottoms up. Double tap the screen for me, double tap, or drop a super chat or send a CA since your fingers don't work. Well, let me see if Shamar got his friends out of jail yet. Because he said he gonna put his name on another bond. And I know y'all not saying, please don't tell me that Ace not gonna show up to court. Please don't say that. Please don't say that, y'all. And I'm mad because Bobby Valentino is performing somewhere that I usually go to for the free ski because I got a little connect, but apparently it's a private party, so I'm not invited. That pees me off, but I can't be ungrateful. I gotta take what I can get because your girl is VIP. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking to see if Shamar went to go get his friends out yet. He's not on live or nothing, but I was trying to go see if I could find some more tea on it. And did y'all earlier? So Albo was online telling One truth and 51 lies. Because y'all remember that story of Tommy saying that Albo was using some of his things while he was out of the house to do certain things with, and Tommy said he saw it on video, and then Tommy exposed it and told the whole world. So Albo came back and told us that it was true, and he was low on coins, and he needed to do this and he needed to do that. But then today he just came back again and denied it and said, I never did it. I said, man, it's that Don Julio. It got you forgetting ish. If you tell a story on one thing, in my opinion, just don't tell the story again. Because when you tell the story again, that's when the different details be coming out. I think Ace will show up to Cold Show Shamar getting his friend out too. Yeah, I don't know about Nate. That's what I'm wondering. Let me go show y'all. That's what I'm wondering, because I'm like, can you bond? Y'all, do anybody in the comments know if you can bond two people out? Like I ain't never been asked to be on nobody bond. Blessed be to this day. I haven't had a real bond, thank goodness, for now. But can you put your name on two people bond, y'all? I'm about to show y'all. You remember when Avant said, I want to be skirt that wrap around your legs. I want to be sheets on your bed, early 2000 music. Talk about it. That sounds fitting. Ooh, they silk sheets? Then wrap around me. My mama always said, your habits. Don't think nobody's supposed to support them. Exactly. And that's exactly how I feel. Like, I'm like, boy, if you need shelter, you need clothes, you need food, that's one thing. But you talking about broccoli. I got zip from the store today, dropped $250. Hey, Ryan the Hill, we gotta stay loaded. We gotta stay loaded, boy. I got them twisted up like it's a pack of jacks. Okay, if you're from DC, then you know what that means. Now, constantly got the raws on deck. It's not even a thing to me. Like, Lord, not that, but hopefully I don't ever come to that stage. But I ain't even ever had to think like, oh my God, I don't have any. Like, come on, we grown. It's there. It's in the house. It'll be there when I get there. The zip car, legs to the moon. Anybody watching the game with Sheeta Sanders? No, not me right now. Yeah, I told you I done got off it. I got depressed after I moved to Texas because you ain't allowed to do stuff no more. Yeah, I remember September 28th, 425. I think Ace will show up. Okay, sorry, I skipped some things. I'm trying to get to all my bedtime bandits comments. Different details equals lying. Exactly, Snoop. That's why I'm like, leave the stories alone. If you already told the story, just leave it alone. Just don't go back out to it again. Why don't drink gas? As long as you have the bread, you can bond them out at the same time. Two people remember me, my brother got locked up, and we got let out 2 days later. Separate, Ryan the Hill. Like, did y'all get out let separately, or like all both at the same time? Larry just had a baby a couple of years ago. That's crazy. Indy bedtime. Who is the lady talking about? You don't want it with her either. She was reading time that your name came up. Somebody who doesn't matter, sweetheart. Not over here. We don't give no free shout outs, and we don't do no beef. We just clock tea. Save some computer space because Ace not going. Yeah, for real. Y'all stop. Y'all said I need to say it because y'all know my hard drive be filling up now. Y'all, let's have faith. Let's have positivity. We don't need Shamar going on nobody else bond. I wouldn't be bonding anybody out. ChatGPT said yes, as long as all parties agree. Heard. Thank you, ChatGPT. And don't be listening to me because I got everything Google turned off. You can't track me. Don't ask me to rate no stores. Don't ask me to rate no restaurants. Don't be checking where I'm going. Albo got back alone showing out with his his boil in a bottle. His boil with and no seafood by choice, y'all. By choice. I didn't even know they sell it like that. But I guess you can get like sides of egg and whatnot. And y'all know I'm gone because I got the pen and the raw. Like I'm in here tripping, y'all. CRs are indeed welcome. CAs and super chats are indeed welcome, baby. My girl Rita came through. She at work and she's still blessing the girl on the live. It's okay because y'all already know. That's why I've been dropping back-to-back posted videos because that's where I get my coin at. So when y'all want me to come live, y'all already know what the Zuski. Both at the same time. Okay, so we agree that he can. Okay, and we were falsely accused of and charging the guy money. Thank gosh. Thank goodness, Ryan the Hill, boy. Thank goodness. It's always some fun stuff going on. And I realized that, like, out here in Texas and Houston, all you really do is got to call the cops on somebody and say they did it, and they will literally go to jail. And then you got to go prove yourself. Like, what? No, that's not how it works, sweetie. Everybody else, we got people out there unaliving people that's not in our community, and they can sit in their house for 3 weeks until their court date. But we got to go straight to the clink, clink. Stop playing with me, man. Yeah, neither bond for Shamar. No. Ooh, I need some. We need some what? And look at Jabbar's something. But yeah, he said Ace will be out today, and his friend sent me the money to get my friend out. So what about the other one? What about the other one? Is he gonna get out too? Look at Shamar. He been stunting lately, y'all. He been stunting, y'all. Oh, now Shamar, I want to see the picture, not your little dance. I want to see the picture. Look, he got his cameos. Can I zoom up? Look at Shamar. Okay, mama. Okay, mama. And him and Fendi song did drop. Okay, mama. Okay. But for real though, Shamar, let me do that thumbnail and that video edit next time. I do it for the Frisky just for a shout out because he needed a little help on the editing, but I still like the song. I really don't like the song, like the chorus, but really these days that's all you need. On TikTok, all you need is a little bar, a little chorus, a little bridge to get it in. I'm sorry, but Ace is careless. Check his history. I'm surprised that Ace doesn't have a hold in every state in the United States of Africa. No, my comments was saying that though, right? My comments was saying that. I got a lot of comments today that basically said the same thing as you, like, dude is reckless. So I once I start seeing a comment multiple times, no, I haven't done the research, so I cannot confirm it, but I have seen that multiple times. And Shamar is tired. I'm sure Shamar gonna pass out after he go pick them up because he looked like he ain't slept all night. He was passing out in the car to go get them. I don't know how far the jailhouse is from wherever he's going, but it looked like he was in a long ride. I swear it looked like Georgia be just having them long streets. That's what it be looking like to me. The new teeth got Shamar looking kind of cute. And to me, I don't think that none of them are ugly. I know people like to say because of Shamar's side or whatever, or all of this extra stuff that they be talking about. Like, I get it, the crust and the, 6 o'clock shadow or whatever the case may be. But I think when Shamar actually cleans himself up, they all got, I don't think nobody's ugly. But that's probably just me because I really don't think anybody ugly. I think it's people who don't apply themselves. Yeah, he was not, and then people try to say something about that. He was just sleepy. You could tell he was sleepy. He said he had a headache, and that's what happens. Like when I got into that beef a couple years ago, and I thought I was gonna be in there for a little minute. When I came back to my girl, her eyes was bloodshot red because she obviously didn't sleep while I was gone. So that's the thing. She tired because she's trying to figure out how to do whatever she need to do for me. You know what I'm saying? So. That's a real friend, but I really hope Ace doesn't take it for granted and don't have Shamar know stuff. But we're going to have a new storyline because Bar trying to get himself back into T, but his application has been denied. And then people always want to talk about Shamar slow. Now, I'm not saying that Nate and that dude saying, we don't comment on people's mental capacity. But, boy, he's slow till somebody need a bond. He's slow till somebody needs some clout. I'm just saying, though. We know how to do just enough, huh? Okay, my SmackDown is on. Y'all watching wrestling? Thank you for joining the live. Let them know, Kayla Green. I appreciate everybody for being up here and catching the tea. We've been low, slowing, and flowing. I was trying to see if Shamar dropped some updates, so he probably gonna pass out after that. Let me see. It looked like Albo went live on Facebook. He's been hopping back and forth lately. Let me see. And I gotta go incognito. And you know what? The real thing is I used to go everywhere from my normal page, but then I realized you start giving the algorithm traffic to wherever you're going to go watch. So won't be happening. Not Albo, because he is the T, but for other folks who want to be so. Albo be doing the most on Facebook. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. So I'm kind of scared to go to it because I think he think Facebook is like a mini Twitter or something. Because he be doing the most. And don't get mad at me, Albo, because I know you be watching. Yeah, I know Bafe and Larry have both admitted to the video is still out. I didn't see that video, and I will go watch it because y'all know I really don't comment on all of that stuff with their medical stuff because I don't want to lay down with them, so I really don't care what they got. But I did see a video of Albo saying that Larry gave a house in Virginia to Shamar, and then saying that Larry said that he didn't give house in Virginia to Shamar, or Shamar gave. It was just a whole lot of house in Virginia talk being talked about, and this was 3 years ago. And Albo was sitting there in his pink robe and his bonnet. Remember when all of them went to Gutter's house? That was crazy. What happened at Gutter's house? And y'all know, funny, but I really like Gutter. Now, I know I put on the Bussy bunch, and there's a lot of people I say I don't know them to like and or dislike them, and I don't know Gutter, so I don't know him to and or dislike Gutter, but I really do like Gutter. I have had just normal supporter conversation with Gutter before, and he is such a sweetheart, dog. He is such a sweetheart. So it really blows me when I hear people come up here the way they talk about a house in Virginia and put such negative stigma on it, like it's the cooties, like it's the boogers. And obviously it's nothing nobody wants, but y'all are supposed to be the main advocates for this so people don't treat people a certain type of way. If this is your first time hearing about a house in Virginia, if you hear about it from anybody in the Bussy bunch, you're going to be scared down. You're going to be looking at everybody like, oh no, you got it. I don't know who got it. That is not what you want to implement when you are literally part of the community. And it's no excuses for, oh, they're young. No, you need to go and educate yourself in whatever you got going on, because the same things you don't want happening to you, you shouldn't want happening to other people. And that's why people say that all of them are hypocrites. Because that is just so weird to me. Like, that is so weird to me. If I was part of that community, I would never be pushing no negative stigma on it whatsoever. Somebody tried to go at the LGBT community in my comments the other day, and she was like, well, I support you. I don't want your support, honey. It's not like I don't want your support. Like, when I say I accept you, I don't need you to accept me, sweetie, because I accept myself, okay? And if you don't, you can go ahead and float on. But I don't need no halfway fake support. It's fine to have your opinions, but when you start leaving rude comments about it and think it don't apply to me, that's why. Let's see what he's talking about. But hopefully it ain't the same old. This is Albo on Facebook. Oh, he playing music. I'm glad I didn't click on it. He ain't doing nothing. Y'all. At least he got some trees, so hopefully he cool, calm, and collected. We read y'all comments. Burgundy, I remember Larry and man. Okay, we already read that. Ace, they going to jail. Jesus. And that's probably why he had a bond. Gutter is sweet, and that little thing can fight his butt up. Yes, he can. And he's so small. And he is a sweetheart. And Ace and J Rock say something wrong. I mean, I done seen it. Believe me, I done seen so many sausages with no casings. It's unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable to me. That's why I don't even understand why they continue to talk about this. Like, I don't care. And maybe I'm just a prude, or I was uptight or anything, but it's not happening until we get them papers. It's just not. But I guess when you're doing it so frequently, how can you go get them papers every time? That is just wild to me. Like, it's brain blown. You already know Latifah, like, he's such a sweetie pie. He's such an example, and that's why half them people only link up with them for social media presence half the time. And then when they go away, it's just like the loyalty is not there. They have no loyalty to anybody, not even to themselves, because they throw themselves under the bus for a coin half the time. Yeah, Larry has admitted to having VA, but remember when they all came from Texas and one of them posted Ace medicine? Yeah, he went in denial or admitted. He just said it was his business, as he should, Burgundy, as he should. Are you about to, what are we about to do right now? What are we about to do? Go ahead and get into it. Come on. Go ahead and lay down there, because clearly you want to know about my stuff, and I completely get that, and I completely get being questioned about something that you know is not true, and not deciding not to specifically lie about it, but then just not giving nobody their tea. And that's what the Bussy bunch doesn't know how to do. They always got to respond to every accusation and every lie that somebody quote unquote made about them. The proof is on my channel for any lie that anybody has ever made up about me. If you do not want to take the time to go and see whether the lie is true or not by doing your own research, then you're probably somebody I don't want on my side anyway. So there's no reason of me explaining the story to you and trying to make you believe me when you're not even willing to go out there and get the facts on your own. I don't need no lazy friends, Bookie Butt. Double tap the screen for me. Or supporters, that is. Like, if I got to prove something to you and you ain't already saw it already by now, then you probably shouldn't be here. So y'all saw JB, the one who was trying to expose Tommy. Who is JB? It's a whole lot going on, J Mizzle, J Mac, but wow, it's been a whole lot going on. We done hopped from VAR getting followers on his Instagram off Tommy because he was doing a giveaway, which is good for him. He was giving out some money and even gave out some more that he didn't intend to give out. But then he started going in on Shamar, saying that Shamar didn't link up with him like he was supposed to, and he is upset with Shamar for that. So he started going in on him and saying that Shamar is broke and whatnot. And if Shamar would have continued to be with him, then Shamar would have never been broke, even though there's no proof that Shamar is broke. But if they say it, then it's clearly true. Begging bottles and boils with no seafood, the normal situation. The normal. And then Larry was apparently having some issues going on with his man. And Shamar said that Larry could possibly move in with him, but he says that Larry has his own family and brothers and stuff who probably went to get him. Yes, the big flick. Hostly let me put me a glass. It's like, and y'all, it's so crazy. I rarely drink. I be thinking sometimes like I should put on a glass for y'all, but then I just end up smarking up instead. I don't like to drink, especially sitting down. I used to, like, if my homegirl come over here now, we're gonna get to kikiing for hours. My comments are a little delayed. Sorry. No, you good. It's Angel, her mom. I think my computer is hot anyway. Everything's getting a little delayed. I caught a lie. This is Rodriguez. I caught other phone. Be tripping. Is anybody else having technical difficulties? Let me know. I'll refresh the screen if needed. Did y'all see ATL, Tay, and Ace? They had a video out, and Ace must have a long Bussy. Yeah, I heard. Albo had to drop the OFT, and he said that they're gonna be in there making content. He claims that Shamar moved Ace and them in, but I'm like, how do you know that? The man got a whole car. He lived in another state. How do you know that he got moved in? You just assuming stuff. He also made a video the other day talking about Shamar teeth fell out. Like, it's the view chasing. It's just the view chasing. It looked like it hurt. Oh my God, for real? Well, that's what it's supposed to do. Sometimes because some boy, it be going in and coming right out, going in and coming right out. I'm like, dang, I can't even get mine to open up when it's supposed to, and it just be a in and out, like them Twitters be popping, and then they be coming up here lying. And I guess because they know a lot of y'all don't have other social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that, because you got the mature ladies over here who actually have real jobs, real lives, and real work, and Darnell. And I think that they know that y'all don't cross platforms and lie. So for people to lie and be like, oh, I use protection all the time. No, you don't. Stop it. Cut it. I seen it with my 2 eyes, and I didn't want to, but I did. I think that y'all saw the video of J-Rock and Ace. Oh my God, it's getting wild. I don't drink wine myself, can't get down like back in the day. Yeah, that's how it be. It's like something, look, we telling ourselves, since Angel, her mom, we're going to have to talk about that on the back end because they ain't about to be judging us. Even now, like, that's why I said this, I have a little hookup at this concert venue that I be going to. Everybody be like, oh my God, so-and-so's performing, so-and-so, but you ain't coming. I'm like, girl, like, I just don't be outside. I don't be outside with my friend. Baby Annie is my enemy. I'm going to trip out if you ask me. Me. That's my. Oh y'all, it's I'm all in Albo comments. It's a Falcons game on y'all. That's my team, y'all. I'm a Falcons girl. I'm a Falcons girl. My mama used to live in ATL when she was young. I always thought that I was gonna move back, but a lot has changed, and I ended up coming down here to Texas instead when I decided to move back out to the South. The last time is down to baby. We done got to a girl. Talk about it. Oh, no, right. That's my fave Shamar song. You ain't my friend. You know, but he had that remix. The one with Teasy that trip out. I'ma trip out if you cross me. Uh, uh. I actually did a video to that back in the day. Funny enough, I think it was a long couple years ago. I was just, outside with my friends, and I think Shamar reshared it back in the day. But that was me in real life. Please like and support the channel with CA Super Chats. Thank you. Let them know, T baby. The video with Shamar. Ooh, what happened? Something to say. Please follow me on Instagram. Just you don't have to drop the T on me. I need to see these videos because what happened with Shamar and that woman? Is he talking about that girl who kept saying she was in love with Shamar and Tommy said that they was in there basically tricking Shamar out? He said, "Go Saints." Oh, that's how you feeling today, Snoop? That's how you feeling? Ravens, be more in the building. J Rock paid for Ace to get out of jail and then had J Rock. Boy, if you are a part of this friend circle, it's just drama after drama after drama after drama. T after T after T after T. But don't you stop. Let me till you drop. And it all see, and I don't know, I know a lot of y'all don't follow Grit Baby did, but I was surprised by the things that I found when I went to go do. See, that's why you go do research on something before you talk about it. Because I could have easily came up here and said, "Oh my God, everybody's picking on Grit Baby. It's so sad. I know she's done this. I know she's done that. But really, is that any way to take somebody's kids?" And I said, you know what? Before I do that, let me go do some research on what I'm talking about. Things that people clearly seem to lack the ability to do. And I go do some research on it, and I see the lady doing baby powder on live, allegedly, saying that it's okay to put the paws on her kids on live, allegedly, knowing that it's illegal. Like, I was just flabbergasted by the things I saw, y'all. No protection. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, that Shamar X especially stood over them and made them. Seriously? Who was Shamar X? Was it Larry or Karante that made him do that? Yeah, I heard they used to trick Shamar a lot. Tommy even admitted saying that he used to have Shamar do stuff with folks for money. The girl that Shamar used to stay with, apparently people had him in there and they're tricking off in the tricked off house. And now y'all saying that his boyfriend made him do it. That's sad, y'all. And then y'all wonder why these people's mental capacities are not what y'all want them to be and think they should be, but you never know what people go through. In my opinion, if you don't like the way that somebody's attitude is set up, I'm gonna use that word, then stay away from them. If I see somebody doing something that I don't like, it's probably their personality. They're probably going to do something I don't like again. So why would I be around them? I don't know if people are just desperate for friends or if it's this clout or it's this internet chase or exactly what it is. But like, I'd be so confused about it. This person's a bad person. Just stop going around them. Grown men saying that they did this for. If you rather do that than go get your own place to stay, then that's on you. Yes, ma'am, said there's no way before Karante and Larry, but I don't know his name. Tommy knows. I bet he do. I feel like it's on to report. Grit Baby, CA, how old is Burgundy. And this is what I don't understand. Again, we're going to go back to all of these folks who say people in the Bussy bunch or Albo, Tommy, all of they are apparently such bad people. Y'all are trying to get someone kicked out of their home. Now, if you're a real bad time bandit, then y'all already know. I had a neighbor who stayed above me, had constant kids running because they had no furniture, playing basketball in the house, riding bikes in the house, dropping stuff over my balcony. 2 or 3 of the kids would stand outside at different times of the day, because sometimes she was well, she won't working, but she ain't it was just a whole lot going on. And as much, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's rare that I hate people because I couldn't sleep. I had to buy earplugs. As much as I hated that lady, I would have had to see her physically do something other than, the normal things that we all know our parents did to be able to do. I would never. How can you say call CPS on people, take people's cash apps? You're literally doing stuff to make people's lives go to ish, and then when they life go to ish, you go and talk about them. Oh, you don't got no house. Well, you got me put out of my house. Oh, I'm calling CPS. Well, my kids is staying outside because you called CPS on me. I mean, you called the folks and you tried to get me put out of my home. Are these people crazy? I cannot believe people are literally doing all of this stuff for clicks, man. Like, you trying to get how you can get somebody's money cut off when you claiming that that's your problem with them. That's the thing too. You want Shamar's issue is he's going down. He's going to be homeless. Well, motivate him to make some money. Like you said, go buy a CD. Why are you hoping that somebody has a downfall so you can go talk about it? Those are the people who I think are evil, in my opinion. And I don't even like to use that word to talk about nobody, but those are the people who I think are evil, not the people that we talk about in these videos. They do some things for sure, but trying to get somebody put out of their house, trying to get their money taken, knowing that they have kids, they're going to be right back in the same position that you found them in. Because Grit Baby, I haven't seen her doing none of the stuff that she used to do back in the day online. Maybe she just learned how to mask it better, and that may be the case. But if somebody is making improvements, how are you going to refuse to see them? She just got a house, but y'all trying to get her kicked out of her house so she can be back on the street with her kids? Boy, burning double HE double hockey sticks. Lord forgive me, MGTA for commentating Larry, but I don't know his name. Thank you, Ronnie Hill. Send it to me. You can always send me a link in my comments or send me a DM on Instagram or TikTok. I feel like I'm glad Shamar is making some coins, so he have to do all sorts of things. Yeah, that's crazy, man. And that's why even people was happy for Tommy. And I get it. Everybody, it's wrong to talk about Shamar every single day, but when you're going from long schlongs to having people don't like you, which one you gonna choose? Which one choose? Now, I don't agree with all the negativity behind it because y'all are all in the same position. Why try to ruin his career knowing that if his career get ruined, y'all won't have one either? Tommy ain't innocent. If you don't partake in activities, you're not going to be around it, or people who clock it. And Tommy far from innocent. He's the number one hypocrite. And I know y'all going to go run and tell him, but that's just my opinion because that's exactly what it is. It's fine to talk about what people do, but I would never say, hey, don't sweep like that if I sweep like that. Don't go to the bathhouse if I go to the bathhouse. Don't say don't go on Twitter getting bust down and passed around if I'm on Twitter getting bust down and passed around. Don't say don't mess with this guy if I have messed with that guy. Like, it is just crazy to me. Everything everybody else does is a problem, but he can do it and it's fine. That is completely crazy to me. And I'm not, maybe it's not a problem to him. Maybe he's just speaking on the situation and the way he talks seems like it's a problem, but I'm just like, why is it a problem when everybody else do something? Just like with that Sukiyana situation, it really blew me. Tommy went hard on telling the people what happened, saying that people were trying to entice them to fight, whispering in his ear, saying, fire off on him, you're gonna go viral. And then he's like, oh, well, Shamar exposed you. You shouldn't have been his friend anymore. You exposed her way more than Shamar ever could, because at the end of the day, people don't really listen to what Shamar say. It kind of go in one ear and out the other. It's just kind of funny. When you say stuff, Tommy, people really take it seriously. So when you're saying they whispering in your ear, trying to make you pop off on somebody, how do you think that makes a person look? That's grimier than time slide. But yet you won't let it go and keep saying that, oh, Shamar was messed up for talking about Sukiyana and now they link it back up. See, that's the thing about them. If I'm lying on the subject, or if I know I did the same thing, I'm gonna let the subject go because I don't want it to come around in a circle again and I get clocked. I think that Tommy just thinks he's unclockable because he has built such a good presence on this platform that it's like no matter what I say is true, it goes, even though we know that it doesn't. Like, nobody is completely innocent. All of them do exact same things to one another, but definitely the hypocrisy of it all do be really taking me out in circles. Double tap the screen. I'm glad you're Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm at my mind with my free opinion today because I'm just flabbergasted by all the things people got going on, and they think people not supposed to say anything about it or have opinions about it when they put it out there in the public internet. Oh, I'm telling my life to 500 people. Cut it. It's just way too high. You need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Got it. When I used to post their videos, vlog, I would get DMs with the links, and Messy Dog used to have the links a lot of time. Yeah, Messy Dog done tried to send me a few links, but I think he be watching too many of my videos and knows that I'm not really biting on his application to the Bussy Bunch. And I really wish I could, because I really feel like he's the only one who actually can clock somewhat tea without it being so much repetitive when it comes to Tommy. But I can't support no PDF file, y'all. I just can't. I just can't. But I do. Messy Dog do be dropping the receipts, even though he been making some crazy videos, y'all, lately. Like, his videos just been off the tee. Like, he made a video the other day about Shamar, talking about Shamar had some place to stay. You know what? Let me go play it for y'all, because better than I could tell y'all, because I know I like coming receipts. And it just threw me off, because I'm like, what is this even about? Like, and I hate when people try to make it seem like, oh, you got somewhere to stay. Do y'all know how many times I had some, thank goodness I never had to do it, but do y'all know I had some, how many times I had some place to stay and would have slept on a park bench before I took that place to stay? So yes, I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of options of places they can stay. They don't mean I want to. When people make you feel like ish, or make you feel like they own you, which we all know some people do very well up here. Albo was online earlier today dropping receipts. I'm not going to lie about how he was basically being forced to give up that Bussy, or he had to go home.
Like and share this post.
Let me pause it, because we is giving it to you today. They double tap the screen. It's free tea. Just double tap the screen to the super chat is CA. If not, if you're a hater and not a congratulator, you can go ahead and go about your business and have a wonderful evening. All of these people who I'm talking about have posted videos on their channel, and you can go enjoy it with them. Yeah, all that yapping just made Tommy look guilty of something, in my opinion. Yeah, like, why you keep talking about it? Let it go. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I would bow out on a lot of these, boy. And then keep talking about it like you upset with her because she linking with Shamar. Is it because she not linking with you? Because you said that she was going to link with you too. Like, I don't know if you're jealous or not, but something of the actions that you do is what makes the folks think that you're jealous. Can we please support the live? Let them know, girl. One of her daughters woke up and said that the man was staring at her the entire time, was riding his bicycle. I saw that. That's crazy. Like, y'all, hold on, man, because I'm jumping back and forth here. He wouldn't send them to me. I don't think he liked me. Yeah, that's too personal for me. If I'm dropping tea, I'm dropping. If you want to give me the tea, give me the tea. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to stroke your boat or your ego, because Messy Dog has commented. Don't get me wrong. I can say one thing about Messy Dog. He's commented on my YouTube multiple times, and he's commented on my TikTok. And every time Messy Dog, and I be eating Messy Dog up in my videos, but every time Messy Dog comment, it's lightweight. He just think it's funny. He think it's hilarious, and I get it. It's his content. He don't take it too seriously, but he got to understand some of the things that he do makes people want to take your content serious, because you dive too deep into people's background and life situations. And that's another reason why I can't get with him. And I'm not saying nobody should change themselves, but he does seem to have a little bit more clarity sometimes. But then it's almost like the tree man not selling you no tree because he upset with you. Okay, this is a business transaction, or always we buddies. Okay, like, come on now. If you display your life to others, how you going to get mad when someone critiques and have opinions about your life if you put it out for the world? Girl, don't nobody care about that crybaby mess they be talking about. You put it out here, y'all gonna talk about it. I done dropped one piece of personal tea in this video, and I had somebody, and they re-mentioned it. So it happens when you do stuff online. It happens. They can keep that crybaby stuff to themselves. Everybody grow up differently, and sometimes it's hard to imagine how some people grow up. It is, especially when you've never been there, Snoop. And I think, and I ain't floating my own boat or nothing, but I feel like there is an ability that a Sagittarius has, that even when they don't understand a lot of things, it's very easy for me to put myself in the other people's shoes, even if I never experienced it. And even if I don't understand it or completely agree with it, I can just let people be them sometimes. Never mind, I got to restart it. Mason used to comment on mine sometimes to try and correct me when he actually didn't know what he was talking about. Boy, you wouldn't believe how many comments get deleted. Looking for a real fact, because that's all I drop, baby. If I why do I have to lie? This ain't my life. Y'all don't know about mine. Why would I be lying about somebody's life? My views ain't hit. They acting like something's going differently viral. My views hit the same amount of videos every day. I don't have to throw up no extra tea to try and get a extra influx of people in.
This is the truth and nothing but the truth. But anyway, you guys, as you can see on my screen here,
and y'all listen to this for a second. I'll be right back, my little rabbit snack.
You see Shamar family. You got Keisha in the middle. You got AJ on the right, and you got the older brother on the left, or whatever, or what's not. Shamar did not never have to be homeless. Shamar got on the internet one day, and he was like, nobody cared about him, and this is it to the third, which was a bold face. Shamar did not never have to be homeless. Keisha told Shamar, you can stay with me or whatever, but you just can't get on the internet, Shamar, my Sean McCoy. You can't get on the internet. I don't want you to get on the internet at my house. Shamar got mad at her, tried to swing on Keisha and all that stuff or whatever, or whatnot. Then Keisha put him in a headlock. It was just a whole lot of stuff. And Shamar got on the internet and portrayed like he was homeless and nobody cared about him. His sister, Keisha, as y'all can see, this is her page right here. Whatever. She probably updated her thing. But that's a lot behind this story or whatever. If you want more stories about the real Shamar Mashawn McCoy,
y'all ain't go nowhere, boy. People be needing views. So what was the point of this? What was the point of this? Because you never know the answer about somebody. My mama can come up here all day and say, oh, Brittany has somewhere to stay. Yeah, but I wasn't going to. Because from what I heard, and I'm not saying that we all know Shamar wowed out when he was staying with some family. Oh man, I thought this seller had some beans in it. But one thing we all know is that you never know the ins and outs. And we know Shamar was crashing out when it came to family. But I thought Tommy said that she was basically taking Shamar Social Security checks, and Shamar wanted his Social Security checks to go to him, but the sister wanted them to go to her because she was the one providing everything, which is understandable. But it's also a choice to make. Do I want to stay with somebody to take care of me the rest of my life, or me go handle me? And that's clearly what Shamar chose to do, is go out and handle itself. But that's just a story that Tommy told, and I know y'all for some reason believe everything Tommy say, even if it don't got no receipts. So that's why I just quote him sometime, because he definitely said that. So I'm not sure why Shamar's sister. Do y'all know what happened with Shamar's sister? That's the only app I've never been on is Bigo. Yeah, I'm not going on Bigo ever in my life. Didn't Messi have stalking charges on him from Lil Wayne's daughter? Yep, that's exactly why I don't allow his application to be submitted to the Bussy bunch, which, like I said, I really wish I could, because he's the only one who don't be seen as fearful of certain people in the Bussy bunch. But we can't support that over here, even though they done did interviews and whatnot with all type of people who have admitted to being with younger folks. Messy Doll did drop his court records at one time, and it did not have that charge up there. However, we don't know what portion. Excuse me, I'm trying to eat my salad. He did not show what portion of that it was. So I really wish he would just address the situation, honestly. But I don't know, all them double negatives he was using in there. I doubt they will. But he been dropping some weird videos. Like, to me, that video was so random and so out the way. Child must be wanting attention because Shamar is who he is. I wouldn't want him to bring all. Oh, you mean with the sister? Yeah, I would agree too. Like, being on the internet and stuff. Yeah, I bet he has constant daily drama. And did y'all see in my video? Oh my goodness, that video that Messy Doll show of Shamar house before Shamar moved out. I mean, something about the mom's funeral, huh? Y'all give me all the tea tonight. We just hanging out. We just having a girls chat. And Darnell. I know it's black. Please double tap the screen for me. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Girl, I appreciate you oh so much. You always turning me up, and you've been an A1 day one real bedtime bandit. Where is the will run with receipts on everything? You know, that's all I gotta do. Like I don't gotta do too much. I don't gotta do too much talking. Everybody, when you play a clip and then your conversation is about something completely different than the clip you just played, that's not a receipt to me. those are obscurities. Should we no, we ain't gonna go to which one what did I say I was gonna play? Oh, that video. Hold on. And I'm over here trying to multitask. That little HEB salad be hitting when you need it to. I don't even know why. I got some slim chickens earlier, and now I'm in here eating a salad. That's because I'm trying to stay on live. My bedtime bandit turning. I'm eating a salad instead of eating a real meal, so I don't have to go heat it up for y'all and pop it in the air fryer and whatnot. So don't have to scream for me. Make sure y'all please turn up Snoop's super chat. She's single-handedly supporting the live with everybody else who been blessing me today. So please make sure you let them know how appreciative it is for the entertainment. And if you're not entertaining, I don't know why you're here. I saw the apartment clip. Yeah, and did y'all see? And then people talking about she couldn't have no 5-bedroom, 3-bath. She would have to own it. I'm like, this is again why you don't listen to people who never did what you did. You can definitely rent people rent mansions. Like, what are you talking about?
Y'all been so long, and y'all thought I was gonna do it. I did it. Yeah. Been out here 5 weeks. God is my beginning. He also my end. And now I'm finna sign the paper. So I'll see y'all later. Clothes. We getting out all stuff in our house. This house that we didn't have. So we working on that. Where the food at? Okay, put it in the freezer. That pork chop put in the freezer, but I'm cooking that day. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. Like, y'all just don't know how excited and grateful and thankful I am. So I'll show y'all the yard. I'll show you.
Sorry, y'all, I'm chewing. And they all be messing up. Like, y'all know folks be after y'all. I know y'all want to show y'all accomplishments and stuff, but come on, man. Oh, my God. Ryan, I'm not reading that. Yeah, that's what everybody keeps saying. Pay attention to the house. It looks like a mobile home, but whatever, it's a place for her and her children. Exactly. Who cares about the details? But it do look flat. Like, I was surprised that she said it was a 5-bedroom and it was just like one story. Now, I've seen some good big houses that was like one story, but 5 is definitely a lot. Oh, Latifah, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Just need to stop sharing. LOL. Exactly. Like, all of them need to stop sharing. They don't want people talk. And don't get me wrong, I understand, Grit Baby. Like, I'm just doing my content, and then y'all just get to calling the folks on me everything. She actually wants to show y'all her whole life. She just needs to learn that she can't. Is the issue.
Oh yeah, look, so.
And when did the internet go to this way? Like, do y'all remember when 1,000 people going to one page was illegal? Like, I don't want to call it internet bullying, but the internet B word, like, it used to be illegal. People used to be on the news for, unaliving themselves and stuff like that. And they would lock those folks up. Like, the internet is such a crazy money place now that they just let people harass people all they want. Like, even the other day, some folks was harassing the sheriff's office. They had the dude flooded the sheriff's office number on social media, and they started calling and they basically told him he was going to be charged for giving out the sheriff's office number, even though it was a public number that was online on Google. But he couldn't even do nothing about it because they was getting so flooded. It's something happening at the top that made everybody done have a shift, and people want to keep acting like they don't know what it is. But I ain't going to get too deep into that.
I'll show y'all my little video. That's enough. I need to see some more. Y'all ain't going to do nothing but hate. Y'all ain't going to do nothing but hate. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought it went mine. Oh, it mine. That way, them facts, in that order, God is good. He got me there. I ain't do this on my own. See y'all later.
5 minutes later.
That grip baby actually.
Somebody, this girl who made a baby on Grip Baby, somebody said that she was looking like a baby grip. Start putting certain things on the internet, exactly, and they put their children on here. Yeah, if y'all see any video I done made a Grip Baby, any of these people, even Kay when she was up here, I don't put nobody kids up here. Y'all might can accept y'all kids to this weird ish, but I won't. Back in the day, you used to do it, not up here now. That's a mobile home. Actually calling the police for BS used to be charged. Exactly. The pandemic, after the pandemic, everything changed. And you know what? I think that too, but I feel like after the pandemic, after BLM and everything, people were on a happier note. Like people were happy that people were being held accountable for doing stuff wrong or doing stuff to a certain community. And then, another little shift happened, and now everybody just think that they run the world. Shamar wanted to stay with his sister and not contribute. Well, nobody wants you in their house if you ain't paying. But that's still too. That's my thing is what understandably so. So why is it an issue if I go take my own Social Security check and go do what I want to do because I don't want to have to follow rules? So it's understandable on both sides, but you're definitely not going to be living in my house and not want to contribute because I get it. Like I need your check to provide for you. But some people want to allocate those things out on their own. Some people want to be grown and don't want to have to live with somebody for the rest of their life. So that's completely understandable too. I've been here just chilling in the background, listening and cleaning. I feel you. I'm just hanging out with y'all today. We almost at 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? We've been low flowing over here. All my real bedtime bandits being here. The same folk that I see all the time. And that's all I need for me, honestly. I am chilling with y'all like a villain. As y'all can see, I've been kind of, tweaking my videos a little here and there. We going slowly but surely add some versatility to the channel. And again, I told y'all I got lucky with Shamar and Albo videos. I started doing it because I'm a hopeless romantic and I love couples. I started partnering with Shamar and Albo. My videos was going up, so I just kept doing it. But I've only had this channel for 5 months, not long at all, and I have been very successful with it. So I appreciate the Bussy bunch for whatever they do, have provided and did. But it was a luck of the draw. So who knows what other way I might switch it up. So make sure you stay tuned.
We got a house. And on top of that, it's a 5-bedroom and 3-bathroom house. For rent? Yeah, make that make sense. I'm pretty sure you have to own that house.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
On top of that, the same property that she's saying that she is renting is on Zillow right now for sale, not rent. And last time I checked, this letter C that she represents is crack, not credit. She doesn't have any credit, but go ahead, believe her, because there is some high-functioning credit. She's just not one of them.
And I think that people think credit is everything. One, again, don't take advice from people who never had to do things. Have you ever heard of a private owner, a private landlord? A lot of them people will work with you if you tell them your situation. They know exactly what's going on. And there's a lot of private owners out there. Most private owners own housings. Apartments and complexes are ran by corporates. Even a lot of condominiums that look like apartments are ran by private owners. Before I moved into an apartment, this is only my second year living in an apartment. Before that, I had all personally owned condos because I didn't want to live in a house or I lived in a townhouse because the house was just too, for me being by myself before me and my girl got together. So you can privately rent from private owners. Now they're crazy if they don't do their proper research, but you never know. A little trade for a trade, a little bang for a bang. You know what I mean? Well, about Jonathan Kylie Greta PDF file, Fitzgerald was with the and he admitted to it too. Excuse me, y'all. She admitted to it too. Well, she didn't admit to it. She claimed she didn't know his age, even though she was staying in his house with his mama, and his mama ain't tell you his whole age. But she claimed that the mama was cool with it until the mama got upset with her. But I'm like, that don't mean you're not doing nothing wrong just because the mama cool with it. Like, what do you mean, honey? It's true about Messi. I listened to the court proceedings on live while it was live. He essayed a 16-year-old kid in that. What? I thought it was because he sent pictures to Reginae Carter. He didn't, allegedly. It's not his record. Can you send me the link, True Speaks, if you got it? Y'all know I can't just go off little birdies. I got to go off receipts, but that's crazy. I can believe it because I heard a lot of people are saying the same thing, and consistency usually is key. Hey, Bridget, it's been a minute. I know it's only because I've been up here for 2 hours. Let me find out y'all chiming in now. We ain't nothing but simmering down with Bedtime Bandits chat right now, playing a little video every now and then while I eat my salad. His live video? Okay.
and how you're a high function, you can't tell that they're crazy. You can tell Grip Baby is. I know y'all not believing that Grip Baby actually got a house.
And so many videos of me and my kids, they dogging me, they bully. The TikTok, y'all just becoming a big bully. It's sad. It don't get out of control. And at the end of the day, y'all need to be grown. Y'all showing y'all true colors. Y'all can't do nothing with me. Y'all mad because I have got this far. I'm already an icon. At this point, I need to change my name to Legendary. I'm a legendary in this thing. Only because y'all hate it so bad. See, what y'all fail to realize in life, what God has for you is for you. And no devil can take it away. Y'all have been bullying us.
Y'all, this is just a transition between Shamar and Grip Baby lives. I'm trying to show y'all the video of what basically made people want to cancel Grip Baby. Computer getting hot. Computer said 2 hours.
Final chapter.
It was a teen on the elevator. It was a big deal, and it faded away. That's crazy. That's because TikTok don't take nothing seriously. If he was over here on YouTube, it wouldn't ever fade away. YouTube people take stuff way more serious. TikTok is just I don't even know. It's overstimulation over there.
Speak. Happy. Very excited.
That's what my first time.
I just had to come get my TV.
Like, it was roaches everywhere in Shamar apartment, honey. I don't even know how did
It's crazy because Messy Dog was just up there begging to go to Shamar photo shoot the other day. That's crazy.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in.
So this is how some of the stuff that people been talking about Grip Baby. No, it's not on YT anymore because Tangi deleted it. I heard it with my own ears. He is so cocky because it's not online anymore, and he got off because the kid didn't testify. That's ugh. Either way, the allegation without enough gumption and care to sit down and make an actual video to address such a serious situation already tells me what I need to know about a person, honestly.
In this situation,
I don't like for me to hit my kids on live and stuff, but I'm gonna do it.
Speaking of that, I didn't know Grip Baby and Messy Dog was such good friends. They be on live every day together.
That's crazy.
Like y'all don't whoop y'all kid like that. How y'all go on? I don't play them games. As Junior, he very familiar with that area. Because he always used to say, every time I used to whoop him, he used to move. And he moved a certain way, he might have a little real. So I used to call the police and whoop him. And they said he did that on his own. What? Oh, I had to pass witness for him. So I'm very familiar with the law book. I'm very familiar with the law. I know the law. Don't come. What now? You went to the store, and then what did you get? So you went down there for you, and then getting on joint for everybody?
Yeah, they say she was allegedly doing snow on live. I don't know if it's true or not, but y'all tell me what y'all think.
I ain't doing that shit for my household. My kid hood. I'm sorry y'all don't like the way I pay.
I'm finally
Oh, what is going on here?
home, Kyle. I'm home.
And mama outside. I need mama to take me somewhere.
I gotta get it right. You gotta get it right.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Was they doing what she was saying she was doing? Let me know. I'm sorry, I ain't talking as much because I'm eating, so I'm trying to low-key distract y'all because I'm gonna have to get this little baby salad inside of me. Let me know. Was she doing what they said she was doing? I saw Biggest Day. I know an adult when I see one. Send it in for Showski. Double tap the screen, hit that super chats and the CA. But y'all, this was fun. We done been up here for 2 hours. And I got a salad in me. I'm gonna eat my food later. My the shot. I told y'all I was gonna start dropping movies for y'all on my community wall, so y'all can go watch movies. But I just started watching The Queen's Men, and I've been watching The Shy for forever. Y'all watch The Queen's Men? It's a little, it be getting. I know Darnell watch it. Watch. Let me wait for Darnell response. Y'all be watching The Queen's Men or The Shy? At midnight is my birthday. Happy birthday, Tina. Why would you be blessing me on your birthday? Booger Sugar. In GTA, there ain't no taking up for her. She was and still is. Who, Grit Baby? Oh, she was and still is. Yeah, it was bad, yeah.
Why on that whole there?
How you gonna show Shamar? How you gonna look that whole wow?
Shamar.
Get up! You're gonna snatch up your little sister and have them. You're gonna snatch up your little sister and have.
And I know everybody in the whole entire world wanted me to go find this clip as though it wasn't already in my video when it happened, and we clocked this tea. But there y'all go, the video that everybody been waiting to see of Shamar, as though we haven't. I'm not saying it was right, but obviously it's too much going on in this sector, and that's why we slowly but surely add in some versatility. Because the stuff that they got going on with PDF files and whatnot is just too much for me. But that's, people have been requesting that video out the wazoo for some reason. But yeah, ski. There was some tea going down yesterday. But I'm gonna have to save that for my posted video. And y'all, please make sure y'all watching my posted videos. Make sure y'all sharing them. That is where your girl get your coin. I do not get paid for lives. If it's y'all call $15 getting paid for lives, and y'all can call that, but I don't. So that's why I ask for support on the lives through Super Chats. Yes, perfectly fine if you don't, because I come up here just to talk to my bedtime bandits. But please do make sure you don't just wait for me to get up on live. I don't get up here frequently, and I do clock tea and receipts in my posted videos. So if you want to show your girl support, that's where you can do it at. Make sure y'all sign up for memberships. I do give exclusive tea. Some of the exclusive tea is mostly about me, honestly. I drop tea on Shamar, Albo, and them, but just little things when I'm going out and about, when I'm going to go eat, how my nails look for the day. And I know a lot of y'all are curious about me per se, besides Tea Nash. So if you want some extra tea on bedtime, make sure y'all join the memberships. And I will be dropping exclusive tea as well. But I done been up here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I already knew it, Darnell. I was waiting on you. It kept calling me, but I kept ignoring it. I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna lie. I skipped through a lot of parts of it because I'm just, I'm such a good girl. Yes, people already ain't supposed to be on the internet. Exactly. That's my show. For real, that's my show. I mean, my girl used to watch Ruthless too, but that done went off now. But yeah, I'm gonna start dropping some hidden gem movies for y'all. I know y'all know about all the regular shows, but I am gonna drop some hidden gem movies for y'all. I'll probably start doing it more on TikTok or Instagram just to get some traffic over there, and YouTube also be playing with my alerts. So I don't want to be alerting y'all about like movies and stuff if it's not a video post. But make sure you support my video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Your girl is on the way to 10K. Yeah. And we not even, do is say I appreciate every single last one of y'all. And the influence from bedtime is obviously evident, no matter what anybody wants to say. But I am going to get up out of here. Have a wonderful evening. A happy Friday. It's 8 o'clock, so it's plenty of night ahead of us. I love y'all. Peace. Happy birthday, Noah. Hold up. Let me back it up. Oh, happy birthday, T-Nash. Yeah, wait, at midnight, T-Nash? Got it. Noted. Love y'all.